Welcome to the Flicks Picks and the Nitpicks, and I'm your host Snove718, and we're going to review the Joker trailer together. I've been holding on for it. I was on vacay. I was supposed to do work and have it. We'll chop it up a little bit later, but before I go and head out and do what I gotta do, I'm gonna see if I could squeeze at least one trailer review later on when I come back. It's gonna be a lot of work, but today, right now, this morning, on September 5th, 2019, we're gonna check out the Joker trailer review. I'm hearing is getting standing ovations from, I believe it's the Venice indie film show. I'm hearing 8-minute long standing ovations. I'm hearing so much wonderful news about it. Some not so wonderful, but when you dig deeper, from what I understand, it's mostly because it's not really in sync with the comics. But that's neither here nor there. We will see today. So without further ado, we're going to check it out real
quick. Can you please stop bothering my kid?
Sorry.
Arthur, I have some bad news for you. This is the last time we'll be meeting.
You don't listen, do you? You just ask the same questions every week. How's your job? Are you having any negative thoughts? All I have are negative thoughts.
And finally, in a world where everyone thinks they can do my job, check out this guy.
When I was a little boy and told people I was going to be a comedian, everyone laughed at me. Well, no one's laughing now.
You can say that again, pal.
It's so awful, isn't it?
For my whole life, I didn't know if I even really existed. But I do. And people are starting to notice.
You think this is funny? Is this a joke to you?
Murray, one small thing.
Yeah.
When you bring me out, can you introduce me as Joker?
Send in the clowns.
I love the shots. I'm loving the shots. I'm really loving the shots. What more can I say? It's well shot film. Like, it's hard to even have any kind of negative viewpoint on it, because I mean, they took absolute care in the framing, the color, the cinematography, and even I love the costume. I love the richness of the costume. It's not a purple per se, but it's kind of like an orangey purple. Like it's I forget what you would call that, but it's a very interesting choice. It kind of looks very familiar to, like, not exactly the color scheme, but the way the clothes is and how he appears is very reminiscent of the skinnier version of the Joker. You know, not like the aesthetic of the clown with the putting the depiction of the nose a little bit with the blue in the eye. It's well done, but we're gonna give it one more shot before we get out of here. Go. Wait, hold on. Let's cue that up again and go. Like, look at the opening shot. I love that. The established shot. him with the kid so that the innocence of a kid could gain his attention, but we already know what he's gonna devolve
Stop
into.
bothering my kid.
Sorry.
Like that he can connect like that. There's a certain level of innocence, but that's kind of the undertone of his chaos.
This is the last time we'll be meeting.
But you see him
You
here.
don't listen, dear. You just ask the same questions every week. How's your job? Are you having any negative thoughts? All I have are negative thoughts.
I like that. Well, I have negative thoughts.
And finally, in a world where everyone thinks they can do my job, check out this guy.
When I was a little boy and told people I was going to be a comedian, everyone laughed at me. Well, no one's laughing now.
You can say that again, pal.
It's so awful, isn't it?
For my whole life, I didn't know if I even really existed. But I do. And people are starting to notice.
You think this is funny? Is this a joke to you?
Murray, one small thing.
Yeah.
When you bring me out, can you introduce me as Joker?
I like that shot. Like he has like more confidence in what he's doing.
Send in the cloud.
That shot I love with the colors. This is gonna be a very interesting film. I think it's gonna tap into like Requiem for a Dream type of ambiguity, that type of eeriness. But I'm very, very excited to see this. I really think that this might actually push the envelope of the filmmaking genre in terms of how it can embrace comic book filmmaking moving forward. It's a shame that now that they're starting to see what visionaries like. I hate that everybody wants to refer to it as dark per se, because like if you ask me, Batman the original one was darker, was a darker film as opposed to Nolan. Nolan wasn't exactly dark, it was just a more serious film. Batman in and of itself kind of lives in the darkness, a more serious you deal with him, but it wasn't exactly an aesthetically dark film. A lot of things he did in the light. Maybe the very first film he was in the dark a little bit more, but at the end of the day, it's not that it was darker, it was just dealing with, it was like a crime drama. Now everybody says, oh, DC went dark. Not necessarily, because what they did was, even with Superman, it wasn't like it was a dark Superman. It was a Superman of the time, a Superman lived in Superman that's very tangible. So to see that WB is trying to make films, they're not trying to make formulaic comic book films. They're trying to make films. At least that's what they intended on doing. If you look at Man of Steel, that was shot like a film, and it was well shot. So I think that was the direction and narrative direction that he was trying to go in terms of Snyder and saying no more jokes. For us to bring it back to now what we're doing here again, navigating away from the comic book a whole lot more than what Zack Snyder ever did. And I'm seeing standing ovations, and everybody acts like there wasn't somebody out here trying to perform the same type, give you the same type of feat, which was way ahead of its time. But to just talk about the Joker, what Todd Phillips is doing, I'm actually very impressed so far in the fact that he is really putting a hard line differentiation between this Joker and Heath Ledger's, which is going to be something hard to differentiate yourself from. But I'm here for it like everyone else is. and it looks like it's going to be pretty interesting. But we'll talk a little bit more about what's going on with the Joker later on. But for all intents and purposes, this is my reaction. Let me know what you guys thought. Leave it all below. Like, share, subscribe. See you next time. And as always, till I have a better outro. Chill.
I didn't know if I even really existed. But I do. And people are starting to notice.
You think this is funny? Is this a joke to you?
Murray, one small thing.
Yeah.
When you bring me out, can you introduce me as Joker?